Houstons and the
This
Bryan
guy's,
Adams.
that's real
Journey,
talk,
those
David.
people
Real
that are
talk
the most
right there.
difficult singers.
What's going on, you guys? This is Gabe.
And Kayla.
And in this video, we are reacting to David Demuzio. Looks like it's a video of him talking about why Filipinos are the best singers.
We got a lot of requests for this after we reacted to him.
Yeah,
last.
we did. We did react to him last. And he's a great singer, so his input should be pretty credible.
I agree. I'm interested. I wonder what the format of this is. It just like him telling us?
I don't know. We'll see.
Sharing information.
We'll see what you have to say, David. So we'll just get right into it. Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Why are Filipinos such great singers? Let me give you just a little bit of background on myself before I tell you the 3 reasons that I think Filipinos are such great singers. I have traveled to every country in Asia, except for Nepal. I've never been to Nepal, but every other country. And I've worked with many, if not most, of the best Filipino singers in the world.
Oh, is that more set?
We know some of those faces.
Yeah. Wow. Mikey Bustos.
Either recording, performing live in some kind of way. And I've seen firsthand what their lifestyles are like, what their family is like. And so I feel like I have a fairly clear perspective on why Filipinos are such great singers. I often see online people commenting, both Filipinos and non-Filipinos, about Filipinos being great singers. You'll often hear Filipinos say, from kind of a point of hubristic pride, Filipinos are the best singers. And then you'll hear foreigners also say, from a similar kind of point of view, well, of course they're a good singer, they're Filipino. And in both cases,
that's true.
I don't think
I feel like that's true
to the Filipino singer. I think
I'm trying not to be biased at all, but
great singers from the point of view of, oh, they're just automatically great singers because they have some kind of special DNA. It really doesn't give credit to them.
I wish I had that DNA.
I agree. I feel like people do.
Filipinos
do
do not have any kind of special DNA or genes.
It's just like, oh, well, Filipinos are good at
than
everything.
anyone else. I do not believe. The number 3 reason why Filipinos are such great singers, I'm gonna call karaoke. Everyone loves to sing.
Entertech.
More than any other people I've ever come across.
Agree more.
It's all about that practice. Practice.
From day one.
Karaoke's practice.
Something fun to go do. But in the Philippines, just about every household has a home karaoke machine. And many of them sing nightly karaoke, and for sure at every single party. So this is something that's just part of people's culture, is to get up and sing live. There's no other country really in the world that does that, where live singing is such a part of daily life. So because of this karaoke reason and this emphasis and happiness that's centers around live singing, Filipinos get more of a chance to practice singing than any people that I've ever come across. And also just daily, you'll see people walking down the street in the Philippines singing a song, or just sitting there, maybe a security guard while he's on duty singing a Lionel Richie song or something.
That's
while
awesome.
he's just standing there. So singing is something that's just part of your daily life in the Philippines. And the most important thing when it comes to becoming a great singer is practice. So there's practice built in already into Filipino culture.
He was pretty well leading up to that.
I swear I didn't see this before.
Filipinos love 70s and 80s music, where singers were incredible singers. They love the Michael Boltons and the Whitney Houstons and the Bryan Adams.
That's real talk, David. Real talk right there.
Difficult singers in the world to sing. And in the U.S., a lot of that music is kind of looked at as cheesy. We think of, the music that a lot of young guys would look up to would be Bruce Springsteen, Bob Dylan, Tom Petty. Those guys that really aren't incredible vocalists. And that's more of the music that the average guy would sing, or some country music or something.
For sure.
Those vocalists aren't those top 1% kind of vocalists like Michael Bolton or Steve Perry, Bryan Adams, those kind of guys. So Filipinos generally just gravitate towards that music, and that's the music that they practice singing. And again, whatever you practice is what you become good at. So when you hear a Filipino guy sing a song by Journey, I mean, that's an impressive song. Most other people in the world cannot sing those songs. But because it's so part of Filipino culture and those are the songs that they practice, they're able to sing those incredible songs. Now, the number one reason, and I don't think it's the most important reason, but we're just not doing it in any particular order here, is that within Filipino culture, there are a lot of poorer to middle class people that really see singing as a chance to elevate themselves, both financially and just sort of their status in life. I noticed when I traveled to a lot of other Asian countries, for instance like China, there were a lot of people that liked singing there, but their parents would kind of say to them, oh no, don't try and be a singer, you should just go to school and just study, study, study. And they didn't encourage that. Versus I noticed within Filipino parents, many of my friends who are the best Filipino singers have very supportive parents who really saw that their child had talent in singing, because within Filipino culture often you'll help your family.
In Filipino
out, so
culture
you
there
have
is
someone
still
that has
that
singing talent,
that
and
emphasis
they're really well with that.
on scholarly
nurtured,
like
it helps the
ambitions
entire
and
family.
everything
So I
like that
noticed
too.
that a lot of Filipino families, when they discover
That's
this
interesting,
talent,
though.
they
Yeah.
would think to themselves, you could make money with this. You could get a job abroad performing in a club or some kind of music venue and make really great money, even if you don't become famous. And you'll be able to send it back to us, and it will help the entire family. And so I think that's a big reason, and that's a reason why you see amazing Filipino bands all over the world, is that they're out there helping and supporting their family. Singing is looked at as an opportunity to actually help the family. Not to everyone.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
saying
agree
that
with
there
that.
aren't any parents that don't discourage their kids and say, no, just go to school and study. But generally, it's looked at as being a positive thing and something that you actually should go for and achieve if you have some kind of talent. Versus most other cultures around the world, I've noticed that music isn't so much seen as a positive thing that their child should go for as a full-time profession. I'm happy that all those reasons come together to make so many great Filipino singers, because it's really my pleasure to be able to collaborate with them.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice.
That
I
man,
like that.
right? Yeah, that was real talk. I'll let you go first here because I got something to say about that, but yeah.
Wait, don't say it.
I mean, in terms of what he was talking about with like, family dynamics, karaoke, everything he said was true. Like me growing up, like my cousins, like my sisters.
And you're growing up as an American.
A Filipino American,
yeah,
so it's
you're
still
growing up here in America.
it transitioned from one generation to the other, and it is almost like I mean he says it's not in our DNA, but I don't know, I almost feel like it is, because I mean I don't remember my mom singing. I mean it's just we do gravitate towards those kind of singers, those ballads, those
Yeah,
Whitneys
that's
and
true.
everything like that, and it's different from like the typical like American like taste in music. So
Yeah, I agree. It makes me kind of want to make sure that, like, I mean, so in the Philippines, karaoke is really big. From where like your parents, grew up in the Philippines,
right.
and your parents raised you and your sisters here, and you guys had karaoke at all of your family parties and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
But like, we don't do karaoke at like our house when we have people at our house.
Right, I know.
But
yeah.
it kind of makes me want to. We have this like little karaoke machine that like
Yeah.
Lily, our daughter and son,
Right.
they like to sing and stuff. It makes me want to
They
make
do.
sure that we like take that to the next generation.
Right, I know. It's in the genes.
I know.
I'm not so much of a singer myself, but like another thing I will say is out of like the other Asian cultures, Filipinos, and I feel like I can speak for myself and for other Filipinos. Filipinos are dreamers more than
Yeah.
anybody. I mean, if you known, like, I know you've had Filipino friends, like he said other Asian countries are like emphasis on scholarly, and Philippines are as well, but
Right.
Filipinos are also like big time dreamers. Like I mean, I can't think of one person right now who doesn't have some sort of bigger goal or ambition.
Yeah.
That other people would think that that's just crazy. And just watching this, David, and I know you commented on our last video when we reacted to you. I really do appreciate you making this video, because a reason why, you know, basically that's Adobo sandwich. You know, we're trying to raise awareness to the Filipino culture in general too. So, you know, more power to you. We appreciate you.
Yes, I agree. Definitely. I would have to say that your, like, as far as just like what you were saying about like the Filipino versus other Asian cultures and how they push like going to school or following your dreams and stuff like that.
Right.
I do feel like, just really coming and thinking of it, we had I was just like, that's so true. I don't even think about it.
Right.
That like I had some friends in school that were like Chinese and Korean, and their parents were like super strict on, I mean, they was just them too. I mean, I'm sure there's other like, but their parents were super like that they had to go to school. They were going to be a nurse, and you know, and I feel like the Filipino friends that I had, their parents were like, you can do whatever you want, but you have to go to school and you know, do whatever makes you happy from there. It was more like that.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
I do agree. So, hey, real talk, David. That's I'm glad we watched that. I mean, we got a little bit more insight. Hit us up, David. We would love to collab with you. But anyways, if you guys want to check out the original video, the link is in the description down below.
Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment if you have any other requests or suggestions that you want us to react to, and don't forget to subscribe.
See you next time.
See ya.